Hey, Huron Academy, this is Mrs. Lane coming to you with the announcements for the week of March 11th. Just the regular reminders about start times. The Metro campus does begin at 8 and the doors open at 7:45. The Utica campus begins at 8:30 and the doors open at 8:15. The next two late starts that you should have marked on your calendars are Friday, March 15th and Friday, April 19th. And then just the reminder about the parking lot, turning left into and out of is not allowed. People continue to do it. The Clinton Township Police have asked us to remind you that it is a ticketable offense. So please don't be making that illegal turn. It's also not safe. The other thing that I'm going to ask again is please pull to the curb or a parking spot to drop off or pick up your child. They should not be running to and from the center aisle. Again, I've seen too many students, faculty members, parents, anyone really in the parking lot almost get hit. So please don't be picking up in the middle, and please don't be scrolling through your phone as you're driving through the parking lot. That also creates an unsafe situation for anyone else in the parking lot. I do have another reminder for our families. It is that time of year. We have lots of germs going around. Over the last few weeks, we've had several cases of strep throat, influenza, and the stomach bug being reported. And so, just a few guidelines that you need to make sure you're following until we kind of get through this season. Um, and this is throughout the year, though. Students, if they have a fever, they cannot return to school until they have been fever free for at least 24 hours without using some sort of medication, whether that's a prescription is different, but like Tylenol, ibuprofen, Motrin, Advil, they shouldn't be using any of that to be able to come back to school. Also, any students who have thrown up or had diarrhea, which are, of course, the main signs of the stomach bug that is going around right now, cannot return to school until they have not thrown up or had diarrhea for at least 24 hours without the use of medication, whether that's, Tums, Pepto-Bismol, any of those kinds of things. And if your child does have a fever at school or they have thrown up, we will require that they be picked up as soon as possible. We don't have a place where we can keep sick kids confined and away from other students. So when we call and say that they have a fever or they've thrown up, they do have to be picked up. Another reminder, enrollment is still going on, but please be aware that spots are filling up very quickly. So if you have any questions or you still need to get that done and you don't know what to do, please make sure you give us a call at either the Metro campus or the Utica campus so that we can help you secure your spots for next year. Lots of important dates as we only have 2 more weeks left of school in March, and they're going to be a very busy 2 weeks. So on the 11th, our boys basketball team will have their playoff game. It will be at 6 o'clock at Crescent Academy in Southfield. So good luck to our gentlemen. March 12th is Bagel Day at Utica. March 12th is also Joke Day for March's Reading Month, so students will be encouraged to bring their favorite school-appropriate joke to share with their class. On March 14th, which is Thursday, reading log number 2 is due, so students should be turning in their reading logs. There's a lot of things happening on March 15th. First of all, it is a late start. On March 15th, students may wear green for St. Patrick's Day. They do not have to wear a uniform that day if they are wearing something that is either green or something related to St. Patrick's Day. March 15th is also Flashlight Friday for March's Reading Month, so students will be able to bring in flashlights, and we'll be doing some different reading activities with flashlights. We are not including phone flashlights, so we're talking about, kind of the old school flashlights here. And then March 15th in the evening is our mother-son event, which has been booked full, so hopefully everyone has a wonderful time at that event. March 15th is also the last day of the third quarter. We are already 3/4 of the way through the school year, so March 15th is the last day for that quarter. March 16th, our DI students, Destination Imagination, have their competition, so good luck to the DI team. And March 16th is also Science Olympiad competition for our middle school students, so good luck to them as well. On March 18th, our students at the Metro building will be having a tornado drill. It is that time of year where we start scheduling those. And March 19th will be Read a Hat or Shirt Day. This is for March's reading month, and students may dress casually if they are wearing a hat or a shirt or both that have something that can be read by other students. And of course, as always, it does need to be school appropriate. On March 19th, our Utica students will be having a tornado drill. March 19th is also Bagel Day at Utica. And very exciting, for the first time ever on March 19th, we will be having bingo night here at Huron Academy. That will be happening at 6 o'clock. There is no purchase necessary. We do ask that you register so we know how many families to plan for. This will be happening at our Utica campus from 6 until 7:30. There will be, of course, prizes, lots of prizes. We will have pizza for our families, and we're hoping that it's going to be a lot of fun. Just make sure you get yourself registered. This is open to all of our Huron Academy students and their families. However, students that would like to come play bingo must have a parent with them. March 21st, our third reading log is due. March 21st is also third quarter conferences, which means it has a half day. There will be aftercare available on the 21st. On March 22nd, we will be having our school-wide read-in to wrap up March's reading month. That is also a half day of school on March 22nd, but please note there is no aftercare available on that day. So students will have to be picked up at the half-day dismissal. And then from March 23rd through March 31st, we will be on spring break, and classes will resume on Monday, April 1st. During the month of March, our fifth graders are doing a fundraiser through Little Caesars, and they are selling Little Caesars pizza kits and in-store meal deals. Their goal is to sell 150 kits or the promo codes through the month of March. It is super easy to complete an order, and you can find the link on our Facebook page. This is great for those nights when you just really you don't have time to make dinner, or it's been a busy night, but you don't want to have to go out and order pizza or get carry out. These are super easy, lots of fun. The kids can make their own pizzas, and there's also even in-store promos that you can use for getting pizzas at a later time. So please make sure you check that out. And fifth grade, thanks you for your support. Our club information, Girls Who Code. This is a middle school group for girls that happens on Tuesdays from 4 until 5. Destination Imagination meets on Wednesdays from 4 until 5:30. And then, of course, we have our chess club on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Dungeons and Dragons on Wednesdays. And as the Science Olympiad season wraps up for our middle schoolers and our third, fourth, and fifth graders get ready for another competition, please make sure that you are checking Dojo and checking with your team coaches to see when you are meeting. Our menu for this week at the Metro campus includes chicken strips and a waffle on Monday. Tuesday is a breaded chicken patty sandwich. Wednesday is a meatball sub. Thursday is chicken tenders, and Friday is a packaged pizza square. At our Utica campus on Monday, the students will be able to choose between chicken strips and a waffle or mini cheese calzones. On Tuesday, the choices include a breaded chicken patty sandwich or a turkey hot dog. On Wednesday, the choices are an Italian meatball sub or a breaded hot and spicy chicken patty sandwich. Thursday, the choices include Alfredo penne pasta or chicken tenders, and Friday is pizza day. Of course, salad bar is available for our Utica students every day. This week for the Positivity Project, we are going to be working on another other people mindset. And this week we're going to be talking about identifying and appreciating the good in others. Identifying and appreciating the good in others helps us see the world through a more positive lens. People who demonstrate this OPM use perspective to try to understand others, and it is an important foundation for strong interpersonal relationships. So if you are looking for ways to practice and encourage how to identify and appreciate the good in others with your child, you can visit the Positivity Project's P2 for Families. And our quote about identifying and appreciating the good in others this week comes from John Spence, and he said, When you choose to see the good in others, you end up finding the good in yourself. The weather this week, it looks like it's going to be definitely feeling a bit more like spring. The temperatures aren't going to be as cold. It's still going to be chilly in the mornings though, so I would encourage students to bring their coats, especially if they wait outside for a little bit in the morning. And sometimes the classes do go outside for gym, especially when it starts getting nicer out. As long as it's not raining, students will be going outdoors for recess. So this is very exciting. The first day of spring is coming up, and hopefully the weather continues on this lovely path of just gradually getting warmer. We have a few birthdays left in the month of March. Mr. Dale will celebrate his birthday on March 13th. Mr. Sumter celebrates also on March 13th, and Miss Amanda will celebrate her birthday on March 27th. So happy birthday to all of our staff members who will be celebrating. It was a very busy week at Huron Academy. Lots of March is Reading Month activities. And if you aren't following our Facebook page or our Instagram page, I would definitely recommend that you do, because these are just a few of the incredible amounts of pictures that we've gotten from the different activities this week. Lots of reading pictures. We have students reading at home to their siblings, to their parents, to their grandparents, even to their pets, which is lovely. We have had guest readers, including Mrs. Brink's son, and Mrs. Subcheck came in to be a guest reader. We've also had other parents coming in to guest read, which has been wonderful. We had Pop Into a Good Book Day where the students were able to share books and they read together and had popcorn. So that was a fun event for everyone. We had students sharing their favorite books with each other. We had lots of reading time in the classrooms. We had students doing research projects, looking things up online. Our eighth graders took advantage of the nice weather. I'm sorry, that wasn't just eighth grade. That was our middle school science class. Our middle school science classes had the opportunity to take advantage of the nice weather, and they walked down to the creek to gather samples for looking at under the microscope and things like that. So they had fun doing that. We had our Science Olympiad competition for our third, fourth, and fifth graders, and they had a great day. We are so proud of all of their hard work. And then the teachers had a little bit of fun too, and we did an escape room adventure. So there you can see one of the teams who managed to conquer their escape room. So it was a lot of fun for everybody. And then we have a few more pictures. There's another escape room picture from another one of our teams. Mr. Robinson was a guest reader in one of the classes. You can see Mr. Subcheck ventured out to the creek with the science class. Don't ask him about his shoes though. The Science Olympiad team, you can see them coming in with their banner. We had students, like I said, reading to their parents, to their grandparents, even to their pets, which is awesome. We had a student go to the library and he filled out all the information to get his library card and was able to check out some awesome books. And there's some more of our kids enjoying their popcorn and sharing their favorite stories. The Gardella boys, as part of one of the March is Reading Month activities, followed a recipe and made, I believe it was a berry pie, whatever it was, it looked really good. And again, we had different guest readers coming in. So thank you to everyone that has volunteered to be a guest reader. If you are interested in being a guest reader for a class, reach out to your child's teacher. We love having parents come in, especially when it's a surprise for their kids to read a quick book to them. And again, if you're not following us, you will definitely see lots of information on our Facebook page as well as Instagram and X. So many pictures from our March is Reading Month activities. I couldn't even include all of them. So definitely make sure you go and check those out. If you have any questions about other things, you can check out our website. And of course, you are always able to call either our Metro campus or our Utica campus with any questions. I hope everyone has a wonderful week as we kind of get closer to spring. Enjoy the beautiful weather, enjoy the later sunlight times, which is always nice as well. Where the days are getting longer, more sunlight. It's wonderful. So please take advantage, and I hope everyone has a wonderful week.